I mean, it feels great to be two-time defending champion, but that's in the past, and we're moving forward now.
I don't know how hard it'd be to three-peat. I know how hard it is to win a championship.
You know, everybody's real excited to have Derek back.
I mean, that's great. That's one of the reasons why I came here is to play with Derek. The championship's going to go through Miami, and we look forward to the road this year.
Miami, they're the champs, and when we play them, we're going to try to compete against them as hard as we can.
As a matter of fact, yes, I do. I hate them. I hate the Heat. I hate Indiana. I hate the Knicks. I hate everybody who wants to win a championship because I want to win a championship. Our team wants to win a championship. So everybody who's in our way, I hate you.
Welcome to NBA Tonight.
The wait is over. The NBA is back, and welcome into NBA Tonight. I'm Cassidy Hubbard alongside the one and only Tim Legler, who is now in his 13th season covering the NBA here at ESPN. Time flies when you're having fun. And the season couldn't get here fast enough for Chicago Bulls fans, as they now have their man back in Derrick Rose. And even the most famous Bulls fan excited to see Derrick Rose back. The president tweeting, "Welcome back, D. Rose, #BullsNation." It's been 18 months and 1 day since D. Rose last played in a regular season game. And back then, LeBron was still looking for his first title. Tonight, the King was celebrating his second straight title. And here's a look at the bling everybody collected tonight. 242 round-cut diamonds, 1.5 carats of custom baguette cut diamonds, and 3 black onyx stones. I don't really know what all that means, but it means 10.3 carats and pretty big and beautiful.
The size of a small suitcase.
Yes.
My goodness.
D-Wade saying that they keep getting better looking every year. Heat looking to get another one this year, opening up their campaign for a three-peat against the Bulls. Part of the pregame celebrations, the Heat raising the championship banner, Big Three kissing their rings. The Bulls did not watch the ceremony. They were in the locker room. Rose saying he was too jealous to want to watch it, and Rose returning from an ACL surgery on the first possession. Look at this. Mario Chalmers steals it from behind, and Udonis Haslem throws it down. But a few possessions later, Rose splits the defenders, and like, that's the Rose we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and he's at his best when he's in attack mode and he's trying to get to the rim. And very few players in the league can break down a defense the way Derrick Rose can because of his acceleration.
Yeah, Rose aggressive early, but he struggled from the field. As we take a look at his shot chart, Rose, he shot 4 for 15 from the field, struggling from behind the three-point line, shooting 1 for 7. In the preseason was 44% from three. Everyone thinking that was going to be something he was going to add to his game.
Part of that's rust. Part of it's playing against a great defensive team. Miami makes you play in traffic. They've got great team speed defensively. And here, even getting attacked on the other end of the floor, Derrick Rose gets crossed up by Norris Cole, trips over the screen, wide open jumper for Cole.
And in the second quarter, the Heat would take over. LeBron, beautiful bounce pass to Dwayne Wade, and one. Take another look. After the made free throw, Heat up 34-20. And then still in the second, Cole with the rebound, passes his head to LeBron James. Nice baseline move. Reverse lay-in and one.
So much more confident when he plays with his back to the basket, so much more patient down there, always seems to get the shot that he wants, and we know this is LeBron James at his best in the open floor, just using his size and strength to get to the rim.
And this was part of a 17-0 run in the second quarter as the Heat take a 41-20 lead. And after the break, Heat up 18, LeBron to Birdman, who, unlike last season, starting off with the Heat, he should be big for the Heat to be there all season.
No doubt. Gets a whole training camp under his belt, gets more continuity with this team, and he'll have a greater impact.
LeBron James, 17 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds as the Heat go on to win this one, 107-95. The Bulls, you know, they didn't let up. They made it close towards the end, but it just was all Heat in this one. The Bulls trailed by 21 points at the half, and they fall to 0-9 with Derrick Rose when trailing by at least 20 points at the half. The Heat, they've won 3 straight season openers. Let's hear from the King after the game.
Once the banner went up and, you know, we left the floor, we left last year, you know, when we left the floor, and you know, we started our journey towards this season. There's great balance. It means that no one is holding the ball, no one cares about the individual. self. It's a team game, and that's what this team is put together for. Everyone feels important on the floor, and everyone can make a play.
We preached and practice, not letting the ball stick and being unselfish. And tonight was a prime example of that. Obviously it won't be like that all year, but it will be games like this where we will be, other guys would be, similar as everyone else when it comes to statistics. Good test for the first game. And it's going to be an even bigger test now, turning around with a back-to-back in Philadelphia. But, at the end of the day, we did what we wanted to do. We wanted to come in, establish ourselves on the defensive end, and come out with a win.
The biggest story heading into this one was the return of Derrick Rose, but the game, all heat. 7 players finished in double figures. What was going so well for them?
Well, very difficult to have this kind of flow to start the season, particularly when you get the ring, and there is that kind of a distraction to start of the game. For Miami to come out and move the ball the way they did and shoot the ball the way they did, very impressive. And the three-point shooting is really what busted this game open in the second quarter. And I just love the fact that Miami is so unselfish. Eric Spoelstra's never been given enough credit for making this team play together the way that they do. Everybody can attack off the dribble. Once they get into the lane, eyes are up. They're going to move the basketball, make the extra pass. Here, Ray Allen easily could have shot a runner right there and forced it. Instead, his head is up. He knows help came out of the corner. Somebody's got to be open over there. It's Shane Battier. Steps in and knocks down a 3. Here again, Ray Allen passes up that one, passes up that shot, hits Chris Bosh with the trail 3 because he knows Joakim Noah's back in the lane protecting the rim. Bosh gets a wide open 3. 8 for 13 in three-point shooting off the bench. 11 threes overall in the game, plus 50% from that distance. That, to me, was the biggest difference between the two teams. The Heat assisted on 70% of their field goals. Move the basketball, get open threes, and they knocked them down. Chicago couldn't recover.
The Bulls were the only team this preseason who went undefeated, but they opened the regular season with a loss. Derrick Rose understandably upset after the game.